Recording. Okay, awesome. We're recording. So, some of you may need this information. Some of this information you may already know, and some of this information you may be able to take back to your teams. So, I'm just going to give you some tips that I have been using, and then if you have any specific questions, you can ask them at the end, or you can type them as we go, and I will answer those as we go. So the very first thing, I'm Courtney, and since Dustin's on vacation, I was like, okay, I will fill in, and I love doing Zooms. It's one of my favorite things, pouring into other people, because I had a really great leader that poured into me, and so I want to be able to always pay that forward to other people. The first thing, I'm just going to jump right in and get going, okay? The first thing I want you to think about is, what does your Facebook look like? What does your social media look like? It is your business card, okay? Does it look like a sales ad? If it does, you need to change it tonight. If you have a picture of you with Thrive written all over it, you are an ad. We are not ads. We are people first, okay? And that is my biggest piece of advice, and you can agree to disagree with me, and that is fine. But that is my biggest piece of advice, is your profile picture should be about you. Your cover picture should be about you. If it says like Thrive on it, well, guess what? You've just turned into an ad, and you've taken away you as a person. I want you to stop and think. You're excited and you want to share it with the world, but you have to figure out an appropriate way to do it. And that's what kills a lot of businesses. I want you to stop and think of, and you can just write this down. You don't have to write down the 5 things right now, but stop and think of 5 things that define you as a person, okay? I tell my girls this all the time. And I'm not saying like, it has to be like pretty athletic, not like that, but just 5 things that if somebody were going out shopping for you a birthday present or something that they know that you associate with. You may love wine, you may love sushi, you may love craft beer, whatever it is, okay? You may be a mom, you may be a student. That's what should be in your profile and your bio. It should not say I'm a Thriver, because people will not give you a chance. They will not talk to you. They will not. It is a lot harder because people are going to think, oh, she's just adding me because. Well, we don't want to turn people off. I've made a lot of money in network marketing, and I can promise you it turns people off. So first thing is check your Facebook, and I want you to check your teammates, because who are we? We're not good leaders if we don't sit there and, help our people. So I'm going to go and check my girls, and I'm going to tell them you're not an ad, you're a person first. People fall in love with you and your excitement, not with an ad, and people don't get on Facebook to be sold to. Can you make money on Facebook? Absolutely. But I don't wake up in the morning and say, I want to go shopping, I'm going to get on Facebook. So stop and think about your audience. Same thing with Instagram, okay? Launching without products. The biggest thing I can tell you 2 things. Number 1, you've got to try the products. Period. Figure out a way, even if you just do a 3-day experience. I will never turn away a promoter that wants to make money because they don't have the money to sign up. But I will tell you, you have to try the products, because if not, you're selling something that you can't get behind. Do I believe that you can sell something that you don't know what it feels like? Yes. Do I believe that it's going to last and that it's authentic? No. No way. So I want you to stop and ask yourself, if you're on here and you haven't bought a package yet, or if you're watching this and you haven't, my point is not to make you go and spend $100 or $200. My point is, if you're selling this, it's because you got into this, it's because you want to make money. You cannot sit here and share with someone your passion for how these products make you feel if you're not using them yourself. Period. End of story. Like I was talking to one of my friends about this, and I'm like, it's like if you worked at a restaurant and you absolutely hated the food, and you walked up to the table and they're like, what's your favorite thing? You can't work there. It doesn't make sense, right? So you've got to figure out a way to get on the products, even if that means asking your Aunt Susie and your long lost cousin, hey, you want to order? And then your products are free. Whatever it is, where there's a will, there is a way. So number 1. Number 2, while you're waiting for your products to come in, or while you're just using them, some of you are transitioning from a sister network marketing company. Well, I don't really know if we're sisters, but whatever you want to call it. Think about what excites you. You know, it's crazy. As soon as I switched over to this company, I started getting crazy interaction on my posts. And yes, a lot of them are from you guys, but a lot of them are very authentic from people that had never commented before. It's because I wasn't saying, hey, I'm looking for a hair model. Hey, I'm looking for this. I am letting people peek into my life. And that's what people get on Facebook for, is because they're nosy and they want to connect and they want to know what you're doing, right? So there's a very simple way to brand yourself and a very simple way to add in what Thrive is doing to change your life. So you're not like, try Thrive, it'll do this. You're like, hey, I have a crap ton of energy. People want to know why, or they're going to know why because they've seen your patch in a picture. It doesn't mean you're sitting there going, oh, my patch is somewhere else. Anyways, standing there going like, buy me, right? That's an ad. But if you're like, today I made a post, I'm like, I've done this, and I still have a ton of energy at the end of the day. That's what people want to see because they can connect to that, okay? So even if you're not on the product, start talking about energy. Start talking about, a better lifestyle. There's plenty you can do before you get on the product if you've signed up to sell. One of the biggest words that I want to stick with you guys is curiosity. When people are curious about what you're doing, they're going to stalk your page. If they're not curious, they don't care what you're posting, okay? So leave some curiosity with your post. I didn't say energy for days, thank God I'm thriving, hashtag thrive. Guess what? You hashtag thrive, you click on it, it's a bunch of other people thriving. That's not who you want to attract. You want to attract hashtag Mondays suck, hashtag not anymore, right? Who's clicking on that? People that say Mondays suck. Guess what? Your picture pops up and you're on your game and it's a Monday and what in the heck's going on? That's how networking works. You have to flip your brain inside out and do not be a spammer. Do not be an ad. I don't even usually hashtag work at home mom. Because guess what? So does every other work at home mom. People don't get on and go, well, I'm going to hashtag work at home moms and see where I can apply, right? It's not how it works. So think of the mom that says like, hashtag daycare stinks or hashtag miss my kids, whatever. You have to think opposite. I can't say it enough. You have to be authentic. Even now I'm learning, if I go and find a quote I like, to go and type it up myself. Does it take time? Yeah, it does take time. But I will tell you that it's authentic and it's your style and it's your brand. And if people see your page, they should know before they even read your name whose page it is, because they know what you're about. They should also be able to tell 5 things about you other than you sell Thrive, right? You've got to start making sure that you're incorporating that in there. And not, I woke up great, ready to get my Thrive on, here are my 3 simple steps. I get we are very blatant about our posts sometimes, but all of our posts cannot look like that. You could say something as easy as, who hit snooze this morning, ? Hashtag not this chick. Like, just easy ways to get sincere interaction. Trying to think, I have a list of stuff I wrote down. How to hit your VIPs. Your VIPs are going to be your first big chunk of money. You want your timer starts ticking whenever you have $100 in volume from your own orders or from my customers' orders, okay? If you have promoters under you that are ordering, your countdown does not start ticking. You have 14 days to get that done, okay? When you're ready to start chasing that, if you're on here and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I want to work hand in hand with you. There's a great chart. It counts it down for you. If you're brand new and your ticker hasn't started counting down or anything like that, sweet. Start working on these other things. As soon as you order an upgraded package or as soon as you get customers that the volume's over 100, your 14 days starts counting down, okay? A lot of people have been asking, how do you get promoters? I did a post the other day that was about, I don't remember how I worded it, but what if I told you could join for free 99 today? By the way, a lot of people are like, how are you getting people to join for 99 cents? It's from a Kanye West song. It's like, free 99 is a joke. So I'm not really charging people 99 cents because I've gotten a ton of messages. It's just like, a funny, like free 99. So when I talk to people, yeah, you absolutely can sign up on my team for free. I don't want to wear a t-shirt saying that. But my point is I'm going to help you regardless get in and make money. But at the same time, I'm also not going to lie to you and be like, well, you don't ever have to even use any of these products. I'm going to say, okay, we can get you in the computer for free today. When you're ready to buy your products, these are the packages. Or I can hook you up with a 3-day experience so you can see if you like it. But the point is, you don't want to advertise for free every single time you're enrolling people, but you also don't want to discount that some people do not have the money to sign up. So when you talk to them, you don't say, well, you can just sign up for free. You say, we can sign up for free, but we got to come up with a game plan to get you to try these products, because then they're going to sell themselves. Okay. So I want you to really think about that when you talk to people. You can make posts such as, I even did this before with my last company, like now hiring, and it's just like, who wants to work from home and learn to make some extra money? And then it just opens up a conversation. It's not like, well, okay, cool, I'm with Thrive and here are you don't do that. You're just going to be like, hey, so I think Christina's on here, and I started talking. I'm like, well, do you work now? No, I knew she had just moved back from Florida. So we just started it was authentic. We started talking. That's how your conversation should be. It shouldn't be a script that you cut and paste and you send to everybody, because you take the personalization out of the whole thing. So stop and make a post and then think of, well, how do I respond to it? Well, it depends. What is that person saying in your post? Are they saying, me, I really need money? Or are they like, I can make a couple $100 extra, but I'm a little skeptical. What's all this about? So you have to stop and really fill out your people. I'll tell you the biggest thing I learned from I was one of the top enrollers in my last organization. One of the biggest things I learned is quality over quantity. When you have quality relationships and quality customers and quality conversations, your retention is there, because you're going to make money when you retain customers and when you retain promoters and you help people. But so for instance, this is one old strategy, and I'm just saying these things because some of you came from my former company. We used to say things like this. Well, for every like you get on an Instagram post, cold message, like if you get 100 likes, then you're going to send 100 messages. Do you want to be on my team? Were you interested? Hey girl, saw you liked my post. That's not sincere. Okay? That's not sincere. If you go and click on their page and you're like, they're a college student and they say something about not working, but don't become a spammer, because then it's just, you become a robot and it's not fun and you get burnt out and you're working hard and you're not making those connections, and that's what's going to make your business last. So if you don't have a promoter right now, stop beating yourself up and go out and form some. I'm not telling you to go out and make 20 new BFFs, okay? Because I'm not about fake friendships. Go out and connect with somebody that you sincerely connect with. Is it, like, for instance, my daughter's an anaphylactic. I'm in anaphylactic groups. I have a daycare. I'm in daycare mom groups. I'm in groups that matter to me. So go out and make some authentic relationships with people. And don't say, hey, I saw, we're in the same group on Facebook, and, oh, hey, by the way, did you see I saw Thrive? That's that turns people off. I don't think any of us quit a, $100,000 a year paying job and said, okay, I'll Thrive hired me now, so I'm good. That's not how this works. It takes time, and it takes time to network and build your market. And you have to be willing to do the unsexy things in this business. And that is talking to people, building sincere relationships when sometimes it seems pointless, but it's not pointless. It's not pointless to care about people and to build those relationships. It will pay off in some way, shape, or form. Like Christina, I taught her daughter years ago. I didn't treat her nice back then because I thought maybe one day she'd be on my Thrive team. I loved what I did. And to look around you and see like whose life can you enhance that's around you right now that has nothing to do with your business. Those are the sincere relationships that are going to matter 3 years, 4 years. That's what's going to get you through in network marketing to that next level. It's all about trust. People want to trust you. So let's see. Also post where you can get interaction. So if it's just like, what did you do to watch the eclipse today? And here's something I've been so guilty of is I used to do interactive posts, but that really, honestly, I didn't give a crap about. So like, it would be like, hit the middle button 6 times and whatever GIF you come up, like, okay, that's not sincere. Does that get people commenting on your stuff? Yes. Does that get it to show up in more people's newsfeed? Yes. But it's not like authentic. I don't really care if you type in your name, what GIF pops up. Like, that's not an authentic conversation. Think if you're on the airplane and you were sitting next to someone and you're talking, what would you ask them? Maybe, do you travel often? What's the favorite place you've ever been to? What do you do for a living? Like, just different things that are authentic so you can get to know people a little better. You could even just say, where are all my teachers at? Have a good first day of school, things like that. So think about getting your interaction up in an authentic way and asking questions that you really do care about the answers to, not just throwing something up there so that someone types something. Because it's got to have meaning behind it. It's got to have feeling behind it. Like a good example would be, like, what movie scared the crap out of you as a kid or something like that. Like, there's one going around. That's sincere. Like, I really, for some people, that might be very sincere. I was terrified and traumatized by Return of Oz. I could sit and tell a stranger that and giggle and laugh, That's authentic. But if I say something like, your elf name is the street you grew up on, and then this letter, or like whatever the last soda you drank, like that kind of stuff is stupid. And I'm not saying that in a rude way, but nobody cares. And so you're getting meaningless interaction. Make everything you do meaningful. So like whenever someone is asking you about products and they say they don't have the money for it, you need to immediately say, dude, why don't you do this with me? I can show you how to make extra money. They still may not have the money to sign up, but get them in the computer, get their email, get their address, get them in the computer so that you can get them plugged in and you can start training them. You can start talking to them. Because we care about those people too, right? We care about those people just as much as the one that buys $400 worth of product when they sign up. Really think about your branding yourself. Whenever you post, it should be very specific to you. I used to have a friend and she used to steal other people's posts all the time, like their pictures and everything. And her business was like amazing. And then she found this chick. This chick is amazing. She has a great social media account and she would steal all of her stuff, which isn't illegal. But, she'd say this chick was eating at this restaurant and like cheersing with mimosas. Well, then she'd take it and like maybe not use it that day, but then the next day say like mimosas with my friends. And it was so crazy because this chick over here, man, she's killing the game. You're still in her stuff. Why aren't you killing the game? Because it's not authentic. It's not you. So think about that when you post stuff. If you see a really cool picture of the beach or the pool and you have 2 choices, like you could post like working by the pool today, but are you really? Or could you say, can't wait until this is my office view or office view goals? Like you have to stop and think about yourself and really brand yourself. Trying to think. Just the thing I can say the most to anybody watching this now or anybody watching this later is once you get on the products, you will not be able to deny how good they make you feel. And it's just going to move your business forward, period. I feel so good. I have so much energy. I mean, I've been up all day and I've been taking care of a lot of kids, and some of you on here have been taking care of your kids, and just like, I still have energy. I still have energy to get stuff done. So that screams to everyone that you come into, or you interact with, whether it's a stranger, whether it's people that know you, that is your marketing right there. That is going to do more for you than a Facebook ad of I'm looking for somebody who wants to lose weight will ever do. So that is just my biggest piece of advice. Yeah, that's all I have. I don't know if y'all have any questions, if you want to type them out. If I don't mind unmuting you all, but if it's super loud where you are, or I guess unmute yourself if you have a question. How about that? And don't be afraid to unmute yourself and ask a question. Don't make me sit here and just stare at you either. Okay, Mindy.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am. Hey.
I'll ask a question.
Okay.
How do you get people to understand that you don't want them to be, you're not doing this to make money, you're doing this to help them? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to think I'm just selling them something because I want to have like a whole chain of people working for me. I want them to believe, I tell them how I feel, and these are people that do trust me. But I want people to think that, I want people to understand that I want them to buy the product because the product is good, not necessarily because I want to make money, which I don't want them to think that's why I need them.
So basically, that's a really good question. And here's kind of how I handle that. Actually, me and Christina had the same conversation yesterday. And she's a straight shooter. And she's like, is this a scheme? Should I just got to sign a bunch of people and make money off of them? Because she's a very sincere person. And so she had that same fear. And so what I did is I go, you know what? Let's get you a 3-day sample. I went over to her house. I told her how it made me feel. And I said, I'll talk to you later about this. And I said, if you don't feel great, you're not going to hurt my feelings. But I think just having that confidence, because I truly do have that confidence in a product, and I never had this confidence before with my last company, and just getting the product in their hands, even if you can only get them to do a day, because we all know day one, they feel something. It may be more intense for some people than others, but you feel something. And so I think just sometimes if you feel like that pressure is there, say, you know what, I know we talked. I know you were interested. What do you think about doing a sample? Because the bottom line is, yeah, you're still going to make money doing that, but you're not a salesman then you really want them to experience it. And we call it the 3-day experience. And that is truly why I do 3-day experiences, because I want you to know what it feels like before I'm trying to go, no, you really need to do a whole month. I really need you to spend $190. I think that kind of takes that pressure off of those people. $25 is usually what I sell my 3-day experiences for. And that, some people, yeah, that's a lot of money, but others, it's like they're more willing to do that, and then they feel like you're not taking them for their money. And even if it's a promoter, even if it's a potential promoter, I would still say that. That's what Christina, and she's a promoter, but that's what I was like, okay, just try it, and then let's talk about how you feel. And that takes it off the table. Of course, we want to get other people involved, and of course, we make more money, but I'm like you, I want people to feel better. First, that's most important to me. I wouldn't ask anyone to join me that didn't believe in the products. And, I think just that relationship building piece will really be important.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else?
Me.
Hey.
I have a question. So what is it that, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it that you give them for the 3-day experience? Like, do you give them the pill, shake, and patch, or what is it that you offer that we should offer when we do that?
So I give them a package of pills, the shake, and the patch for enough for 3 days.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else have questions?
I'll ask another one.
Okay,
I have a new client today, a customer. I say client because I do nails and everybody's a client to me. But I have a new customer that says, "Oh my God, is this the thing about the patches? My sister was just telling me about it." So she signs up. The woman that I was speaking to, she signs up as my customer right today, just right before we got on the phone, and she's like, "All right, I'm going to look it over." I said, call me. I'll tell you what's good for you, which patch, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. If her sister wants to join, is it better for me to now make her a promoter, or just to keep her as a customer and take her sister as a customer as well?
So what And I don't know, Chelsea, you did a different company, didn't you? Okay, so, and you might, if you disagree with me, you can weigh in here. Like, you won't hurt my feelings at all. I'm just trying to wrap my head around like a completely different perspective. What I do is I try to stack my customers. Um, Here's why. Perfect example. My sister-in-law, when I first got into this, because of where I came from, I was like, you've got to sign up. It's free and I'll build you. Well, I didn't really like understand that that wasn't going to do me any good because it didn't matter if I had a name on a box. Anyways, so then today she's like, where are my free products? And I'm like, well, it kind of really doesn't work that way in this company. Like, I'm going to need you to refer me to friends. So we started talking and she's like, well, what do you want me to do? And I said, actually, I want to sign you up as a customer because I need another one under my husband to get his VIP 1600. Well, then so she's married, and if her partner signs up, then I'm going to put her partner under her, because the whole goal is I don't want people to sign up as a promoter that aren't interested in making money, because it doesn't do me any good or them any good. And they don't want to be in these group chats, and that's okay. But we can still teach them how to get free product. And that's a huge mind shift from my last company. I didn't care if you ever sold it. I needed you on my chart. Totally different now. If you don't want to sell it, you're not going to hurt my feelings at all. You can be my customer all day long, and I will stack customers under you as soon as I can. I don't promise people that, but in your situation, you already know it's coming. I would find a way to work with those sisters and get them some free product, unless they tell you they want to make money.
Okay, because they're teachers at a school. Well, one of them is. So I'm thinking, in my mind, oh my God, all these school teachers are going to call me now. I don't know, but they could. Do I,
Stack them all.
Stack
them all.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I don't know, Chelsea. What do you think?
Yeah, I was with the same company as you, so I totally agree. I think that, of course, offer it to that original person. Hey, you're signing up all these people. How about you make money off of them instead of me? But if she has no interest in that, just keep stacking the customers, because they're going to love it. They're going to get it free, and you're still going to get paid on all of that volume every single month. So retention is really big in this company, and that's really a great thing. So unless she's interested in the making money aspect, I agree. I would just stack customers and try to get as many people as you can to get it for free so that they keep ordering.
I agree. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah, of course.
Is there any other questions? No. All right. Well, I won't keep y'all forever. I just wanted to address, I had been getting a lot of, different messages. And so those are the biggest things I can give you my advice on. Some days aren't as fun as others, but you just keep going because you never know who's watching you. I am going to talk to Dustin, and I hope, since I'm new, so I don't really know some of you that have been in here, if y'all do Facebook events like every week, but I really was nervous, but I really liked that. I got 2 customers off of it, and I think that whenever we can do those live events and invite people and they are authentic, and someone's talking and slides just aren't popping up, that it just brings us more people. And so I hope that we can do those every week and just, keep spreading the love. That's how I feel. I don't feel like keep selling. Like, I truly feel like keep spreading the love because I'm so happy. I feel so good. And I just want to run around and stick a patch on everyone. I because I just feel great. So whenever you feel this good and you can share that with someone else, it's yeah, the money's great, but more than anything, I know I haven't been nervous in Target, which usually I get an anxiety attack there, and just little things like that. And I'm sure everyone has their own story. That's so cool. And so just keep spreading the love. And if y'all need any help, don't hesitate to message me. So.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
You last time to make a launch video, and I'm going to just do it, get over my fears because I saw the reaction you had. but I'm nervous. And I know you had a list of stuff to refer to before you went live. Do you have a couple of pointers of things that I should touch? I don't want it to be like a sales ad. I want it to be more of along the line. This is where I'm at. I feel great. I look great. I'm happy. I have a question about what points I should hit, and then at the end, how do I leave it? How do I get somebody to want to come and be involved in what I'm doing?
Well, you have to stop and tell yourself that you're going to do a video, not because somebody's going to join you afterwards. You have to say that you're going to do this video because you want people to know how happy you are. And so for you and for anyone else, is you have, like, I honestly didn't have a list. I just started rambling. So I just started talking because I used to do it for a living. I used to talk to families for a living. So what I would do is say, this is where I'm at in my life and this is what I'm excited about. And you could even call it just like for you could just say update ... Hey guys, I'm starting school in the fall. I'm super excited. This is how many of you are in school, and just start talking. And really, there's no script. I just went off the cuff, and all I knew, I had promised myself that I would stay positive about my past experiences, and that's all I planned for.
Okay.
So just share. You don't have to share your story. Just share what you're doing now, because people that know you, that are already going to make a connection with you, they already know your story.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, one last question. Okay, so because I have somebody that when I get off the call, they're referred to Get Yours Free. I have to sign them up as a customer, right? Before they can get their product for free?
Yes.
Even before they actually purchase, I have to put them in the system. And then when they refer to people, they get their product free.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, if y'all think of any more questions, let me know. I'm happy to help any of you, whether we're like directly on the same team or not. We're all family, and I appreciate this. Do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Friend who I was talking to about the Laval, and she's actually said that she's been using the product for about 2 years. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I was explaining to her more and more, and she's like, I've referred so many friends to whoever her promoter is. She's like, and I've never received any free products. So I'm like, okay, is there any way that she can go under me so I can help her get that?
Yeah. Will you message me after this and we can talk about?
Okay.
Yeah. Just shoot me a message on Facebook and we can talk about that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Awesome. Well, if y'all think of anything else, just shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to help you if I can. If not, I'll try to find out the answer for you. So thank y'all for jumping on here. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture because I'm super excited. I'm super excited to be on a Zoom full of life again, Chelsea. I'm sure you can relate. It's awesome. So, okay. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.